Hey guys, and welcome back to the HFC playthrough of the Simpsons Hit and Run. Bit of a change of pace for Volk and I right now. We're recording in the evening as opposed to the afternoon. What does this mean for you? Absolutely nothing, but Volk's currently buzzing on, what was it, a drink designed by a MotoGP enthusiast?
Yes, Monster Energy drink for Doctor. I'm not sure if it's a limited edition thing or not, but it's very, very delicious, and I'm going to take another sip, I think.
Not to be confused with the Doctor of the Who variety, I assume.
Part of me hopes so, because then this can will regenerate when it's empty and give me a whole new drink.
Oh man, that's some Spy Kids level science right there.
Yeah, somebody needs to get on that. I would very much like that. I would buy many cans just for that to happen.
Do you think world hunger would actually end if such a thing were to happen, or would they massively franchise it?
Well, we'd have drinks sorted out, but food would still be a problem.
Yeah, true.
We need regenerating vegetables as well.
Oh, yeah.
But the only thing is, you'd be there munching on a nice cabbage, then it turns to an eggplant, and you're just like, ugh.
I don't want variety vegetables. I don't go to bite into a nice piece of cauliflower and have it turn into its dastardly cousin broccoli.
You got it.
Going the right way this time. Follow the arrows, Tom. Follow the arrows.
Yes, that would be very, very handy. You think we would have learned by now, but apparently not. That's just the kind of people we are here at HFC.
What do you mean we learned? I'm the one behind the driver's wheel thing here. Yes, I know cars. I know automobiles.
Well, to be fair on you, I didn't exactly try to correct you either, so I'm just as much in the wrong here as your backseat driver.
Fair enough, I suppose.
We're in this together, therefore we ride together, we die together.
Right, first things first, get to the Duff Brewery, and not too bad. Time is a little bit tight, and the cars are definitely against you this time around, holy shit, but we get there with a few seconds to spare, and then we've got to collect contraband from the truck.
Yes, Duff beer for me, and more for me. But I suppose Bart is in fact the best person for this mission, and not Homer, considering he has a bit of experience with the whole stashing away contraband.
Yes, indeed. So I was trying to think back to what episode you were talking about there.
It's the one where he joins up with the mob and starts working for them.
Oh yeah, it's all coming back now.
Particular scene that I remember is where he's stashing away the cigarettes in his room, and Homer comes in and is like, Bart, what are you doing? He's just like, stashing away cigarettes. It's just like, I told you not to take up smoking. I'm gonna stand here and watch you smoke every single one of these. And then the delivery guy comes in and is like, hey, I'm here to pick up the cigarettes. And he's like, boy, I will never doubt you again. And then proceeds to doubt him for the next 20 seasons.
Oh, that's continuity for you. A sliding timeline, I believe they call it.
Although they do have shades of continuity here and there, but they don't do a good job of following it most of the time.
Isn't it like mostly the future episodes that have the continuity?
I believe so, although I may be thinking to South Park a little bit there as well, since that one went on the whole continuity bandwagon, but I imagine the newer episode of The Simpsons do follow some form of continuity as well. But yeah, for the older ones, it's mostly like major things that happen they continue on, like when Lisa became a vegetarian, obviously, they stuck with that, and when Barney had his brief stint as a recovering alcoholic. You know, things like that. Major character developments usually stick, but the odd thing here and there doesn't really stick all that well. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure Hans Moleman would have ripped years ago.
What about, like, Moe? He's a textbook example of, like, major changes not sticking, because he was Italian to begin with, and then he was, like, a snake handler. I don't know if that's a religion or anything like that, but that changed.
Yeah, true that. I think they were kind of still trying to find their character's identity a little bit, or rather they thought, here's a good angle we can go with, and then decided to do a bit of a U-turn on that. The Simpsons universe is a fickle one indeed. Things can change very quickly.
Oops.
Ah, there it is. It's okay, I've got this.
That you do. As always, I believe. But then again, you should know that by now, I remind you often enough.
Well, I parked my car, that's all that matters, really.
Yes, the fire is just an aesthetic choice, honestly.
Huh, I expected that to be much harder.
I was half expecting for the mission to continue and you to have no car, and you'd have to drive the wreckage.
Nah man, I've still got a car. Don't be jealous because I is pimpin'.
This is the car equivalent of, my HP is still more than 1, therefore I'm still good to go.
I can't even drive it over the ramp.
Well, it is a scrap heap, you can't expect too much of it.
Yeah, put in scrap heap challenge. give it some like rad lights and whatnot, we'll be laughing.
Maybe a chainsaw or a crane or some means of catapulting it over the horizon. It's all good stuff.
I think we'll do another mission, and then we'll get to the races. And I've been told that the races in episode 6 are particularly challenging. Nelson's especially, although I hear less intimidating things about Ralph's and Millhouse's.
Yeah, I guess they're the tame ones still, whereas Nelson decides, you know what, I'm not gonna hold any bars for you. You gotta earn your stripes. But yes, I have heard the horror stories as well, so it'll be interesting to see if they are exaggerated or if they are indeed as nightmarish as people say.
Clearly you forgot the school's zero-tolerance policy on lasers.
Ah, good stuff. Sad Seymour Skinner plus hot dog gun something time.
Bart Simpson.
No, I don't want to get in the wreckage car.
Yes, I don't think that's going to be quite the right car for the job. Let's grab something a bit less destroyed.
No, I don't need that. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, I think the Longhorn would be a particularly nice choice.
Okay.
Now, please.
Gotta remember to pick up a wrench on the way there, though.
This is indeed true. You don't want to be caught with your pants down, so to speak.
Driving in, like, more wreckage and whatnot.
Actually, there was something very, very interesting I found out about the Longhorn, which I failed to mention in the Apu episode because I honestly didn't know at the time, but Apu's actual car is meant to be the Pontiac Firebird, which obviously is red and has the cool Phoenix emblem on the front. But because of copyright reasons, they couldn't use it for hit and run, so they had to rename it the Longhorn and make it yellow instead.
Huh.
So that might explain why perhaps initially we didn't quite recognize the car, because of course Apu's actual car is very much different. There you go, that is some Apu-based lore for you in this game.
The most luscious of lore.
Of course, we accept no substitutes here at HFC.
My butt hurts.
Okay, doing decently so far.
Though you are smoking a bit, you may need a wrench or perhaps even a new car. Just quickly get out and grab another one.
Out of the way, wannabe.
You know, that's totally how this sort of thing works.
Where's the car for Homer? That's my go-to one.
Just
The
give
sedan.
me a second to catch my breath.
There we go.
Ah, no, the car for Homer. Ah, I see that.
Situation here.
I think the sedan's a bit outclassed at this point, so yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, the sedan's like a baby's toy compared to the other cars you can get.
The sedan may as well be made by Fisher-Price at this point in the game. Babby's first vehicle.
Yeah, I hope we don't get another, like, car pile-up. Alright, well, we almost did there, but that was caused by me this time.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't defend you on that one. You're gonna have to take the blame. But hey, you did some decent damage from the off on that one, so, you know, I guess, redeemed?
My butt hurts. Take that.
Goodbye.
Nice.
Now show the proof to Krusty.
So, question. Why exactly was Skinner stashing that away at the back of his car? I take it he was possessed by aliens? I would imagine.
I think he was just confiscating it, to be honest.
Damn you, Principal Skin Ration, never any help.
Oh, this is too cool for school.
Alright, mate, I believe it's race time, so where's Millhouse at?
Alright, well, I don't think this actually says which race is who, but I can tell you the locations. Race 1, across the highway from the back entrance to Mr. Burns' casino.
Okay. Oh, there's the secret thing with Snake. We'll get to that next time.
Indeed, indeed. Actually, when you mentioned Snake, I just remembered another classic Snake moment. Do you remember the episode where they go the entire episode as a musical?
I think so. Is it Wake Up Dad, you're singing a song?
Something like that. I can't remember exactly how it starts, but they go back to all of the hit songs that they had during the Simpsons tenure, as it were, I guess. And, like, Snake comes in threatening to kill them if they don't stop singing. So it, like, comes in and it's like, say your prayers! And then it's kablamo! Click, click, click. Now you stay here while I get some ammo!
Yes, I remember that.
Bye! And then they finish the song and he's just like, oh. Oh, alright then. He was totally ready to kill some fools, but he got cock-blocked by the song finishing.
Millhouse didn't really have anything interesting to say, so I skipped him. Do you blame me, viewers? Do you blame me?
Nah, I don't think we do. Nobody cares about Millhouse. We all remember that episode. Lisa likes Nelson. She does not. Lisa likes Millhouse.
Nobody likes Millhouse!
You know you've done goofed if even your own teacher doesn't like you.
Oh, Jesus, I may have overshot that just a smidge. Oh, apparently not.
No, you're good, you're good. Resume. AC, Captain.
Yar, yar. That's our only joke for him. He's still looking for his Game Boy.
Yar, catch you today. When he was doing the April Fool's thing, and he gets the black eye, it's just like, ah, funny guys, are you? Just for that? I can't remember exactly what the punishment was, but he got really mad at him just for over a little bit of black eye.
I don't know if I'll be able to do this. First time I wasn't gauging correctly how much time it took for that single lap, because I was too busy indulging in bants, mate. You know, the good old bants.
I'm sorry. But from what I can see, this is a pretty tricky track, honestly. It tends to wind in on itself a lot, and then obviously you've got that jump, which you need to make sure you don't overshoot. Got to make sure you're going down and then up the dock, I suppose. I guess technically that's what it is. I guess the dock bridge or whatever the hell it's called.
I'll do what I can, but no promises.
You got 20 seconds, and you got a pretty zippy car as well. I think you might be able to scrape this.
It's gonna be tight if so.
Holding my breath here.
Come on, Tom, you can do it! Yeah, boy!
And with only a few seconds to spare. Nice job! Do it first time as well. I am legitimately impressed.
Thank you, thank you.
I am the king.
Nice. Next up, Ralphie boy.
Alrighty then. I believe in front of the theatre is where we will find Ralph.
Okay, coke. That may be Nelson actually, because I drove past him, I believe.
Ah, if it is, then Ralph will be at the observatory.
Yes, that sounds about right.
Alrighty, to the observatory, Tory.
Please don't say that word in this most hallowed of playthroughs. So how did you get down with the clown on this year's April Fool's Day, mate? Did you indulge in some safe bants, I hope?
No. Unfortunately, the people in my workplace are very, very boring and tame, so honestly, nothing of the sort happened. But I did check around some of the April Fool's jokes around on Reddit, and apparently they had this thing called Our Place, where every 10-15 minutes you can place a single pixel on this massive canvas. And by the end of it, people have like done all sorts of like 8-bit murals and things like that to all their various sub-communities.
Wow.
It was very, very fun. It was quite interesting to see some of these things take shape, and then obviously you have some people who just ruined it by drawing a dick butt in front of it or something like that.
Hey, the dick butt is hallowed, okay? It is a sacred object.
And what else? Oh, the Smash community celebrated the best multiplayer party game of all time, of course. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. What else?
The swerve. Alright, Ralphie boy, where you at? There you are.
What's he doing all the way over here? He is nowhere near smart enough to understand how observatories work.
That's not nice.
Hey, I'm just telling it like it is.
No, it's an actual race this time.
3, 2, 1. I did it.
And there's our opponent, Homer.
Ralph counted correctly. I'm so proud of him.
We have true character progression in this game. I am so proud. Although this makes me wonder what Nelson's dickery is going to be like this time round. It's got to be something epic if this is the penultimate set of races. Trying to work out what Homer's actually driving. But I suppose we'll find out when we get to his set of missions in the final chapter.
I suppose, yeah. Oh, that's gonna cost me.
Though it's a very pleasing shade of green, I gotta say. I like the lime colour.
Whoa, wicked.
Whoa. Ah. Turns out the car for Homer isn't really a good match for Homer in a car, you know? Jesus Christ, Tom, what the hell's wrong with you?
That's cool, that's cool. Just get a scope of the track and then If you fail, you can give it a retry, although it looks like Homer also done goofed a bit.
Yeah, I was wondering what happened there. Is he stuck?
I think he might be legitimately stuck.
No, I think he's fine now, so we'll just take that as a karma, or however the phrase goes, dumb luck. Looks like I just pulled a Homer.
Oh yes, I remember that episode. Although I think they were being a little bit too hard of him for a bit of dumb luck, in all honesty. But you know, what would I know? I am just a humble viewer.
Wow, I didn't deserve to win that race, I'm just saying that now.
Take what you can get, is what I say.
Alright, mate, alright.
There is no mercy when it comes to AI. They don't have feelings. You don't have to be fair to them. They certainly don't show any fairness towards you.
What do you think happened, though? It seems like he tried to take the jump shortcut and just got stuck.
Yeah, I think that may have been what happened. He probably tried to take the jump, scuffed it, and then the AI was trying to correct itself. But maybe it thought it had to go back towards where the jump is and do it successfully.
Maybe.
And maybe somebody in the comments has an answer if they may have experienced something similar to what we just witnessed here.
A miracle. Nothing short of a miracle. Okay, last race time, and Nelson is by the theatre. I remember that much.
This is apparently the hard one, so we may have to expect a retry or two out of this one. But we shall see if luck can indeed strike thrice.
Just while I'm setting up here, mate, someone in the comments brought up, what are your favourite Reverend Lovejoy moments? Because he's a bit of a side character, as it were. You know, that's his role to support everyone else as a minister, as a priest, well, no, he's not a priest, he's a vicar. So, yeah, favourite Lovejoy moments.
That's an easy one. The heroic moment where he fought off a horde of baboons. There is literally no other moment that outshines that. Say your prayers, you heathen baboon! It was great, and then he had that awesome sermon at the end. Baboons to the left of me, baboons to the right of me. I delivered a haymaker to the one in front of me, and he fell, tumbling like a fairy football. And then a second one came, with claws sharp as diamonds. And then that's when I got mad. Easily the best moment. I'm pretty sure that's not the exact quote. I was ad-libbing it a little bit towards the end there, but that's pretty much the gist of it.
I'm gonna steal one from the comment section, but I do, wholeheartedly agree with it. Wow, homie, you're fighting dirty. Or driving dirty, I should say. It's, let's see, our next hymn is In the Garden of Eden by I, Ron Butterfly.
Oh, yes, that was amazing. Wait a minute, this sounds like rock and or roll. That was a brilliant moment, I will give it that. Bart was hitting a stroke of genius with that particular bit.
At least Homer's having as much trouble on this track as I am, good lord.
Yeah, he's playing a very reckless game here.
Now we play the most dangerous game, Simpsons Hit and or Run.
It's like he's been watching Mad Max before he got here.
Is Fury Road any good? I heard nothing but positive things about it.
Yeah, it is. I think it's probably the best movie of that year, in all honesty. It is absolutely phenomenal. Like, if you haven't watched it yet, I would strongly recommend it. It is such an amazing piece of cinema to just sit down and just watch cars crash into each other and all kinds of crazy-ass machines. And of course, the best thing in the entire movie is, the guitar dude, who's literally just on this giant truck with speakers on it with a flamethrower guitar. Truly the best character in Mad Max. I can't remember his exact name, but hold on, let me see if I can find out.
Give it time. Perfection.
36 Stutz Bearcat. I gotta see the stats on that, mate, and I can't believe it. All episode 6 races. One-shotted.
There you go. You are indeed growing into a fine specimen of a gamer.
I was kind of worried where that sentence was gonna go, but it ended well.
I had to try and think of something that was particularly grand and not plain, you know. I had to bump you up a little bit. No normal description would suit something of that magnitude. And to answer the question that I posed, the guy was called Doof. Doof the Guitar Warrior. Best guy in the movie. That is Mr. Burns' car, if I recall correctly.
I think there's money shooting out of it.
Well, that must be Mr. Burns' car then.
Yeah, look, there's money flying out. Oh, that's amazing.
That is pretty nice. I like that touch.
Its acceleration isn't much to speak of, but it handles pretty well.
And you know, free money. Who doesn't like that?
Alright, off to Krusty Lou Studios!